All right, folks. So with this video series, there is an adjustment that we need to make to our rig. I'll show you kind of the issue that we ran into with it. But first, I'm going to go ahead and I selected all of my controllers. Going to go to Window, Animation Editor, Graph Editor. With all those selected, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all the keyframes. That way there's no motion to it at the moment. And when we added our knee and elbow joints, so if I go to quad view, we've got our knee and elbow joints there. One of the issues that I did not have us do the steps for, if I were to move this arm and press S to set a keyframe, when I try to move the elbow and press S, it goes right back to its original format. And so that is an easy fix. It's just one that I should have caught while we were working on these lessons. So what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and click the drop downs for all of the controls. So I'm just going to click all of our drop downs to make all the controls visible. We want to see the parent constraints for all of them. We pretty much have to do this for all of them because of one other issue that I'll show you here in a moment. So if I take this arm again and I press S to set another keyframe, if I take my root control and I start moving it, you'll also see that this arm continues to move. It doesn't stay in the spot that you set a keyframe for. So we're going to fix both of those issues with the little process that we're going to go through. So first thing that I'm going to do is all of these controls, I'm going to go ahead and control click all of their parent constraints. And I'm going to go ahead and delete those. Then you'll see that they're all still parents of the joints. They just don't control any of the other controls. And then what I'm going to do is for every one of them except for the root control, I'm going to go and select it. So I'll select the left arm control here. I'm going to hit Control G to group it. And I'm going to call that, oh, sorry. Do real quick, undo that so I can make sure I'm doing the right one. Yeah, left arm control. So I'll hit Control G and I'll call this L arm control. Then the same thing with the elbow control, Control G, then label it left elbow control. Do the same thing for the right arm, so Control G. Oops. Then, oops, want to do the same thing for right elbow. We'll move down. Same thing for leg control. So left leg control, then left knee control. Then we'll go to the right leg control, same thing, Control G to group it. Then the right knee control, Control G to group it. Then we want to do the body control as well, because it's going to be controlled by the root at some point. We'll call that body control. And then the neck as well, the neck control. So Control G, neck control. All right, so we got all those. We still have our root as its own separate piece. Then I'm going to select each of those controls. So hold control and select them. Then I'm going to go up to modify freeze transformations. And that's going to make sure everything on these is set to zeros for the XYZ on translation and rotation, and ones on the scale. Then we need to take, so we have our neck, it still works perfectly, but we need to take we'll start with the legs. We'll start with our left leg control. Then we need to control select, and you'll need to use your outliner to do this, the left knee control, the group, not, so when we select these, we want to select out here, we want to select the controller for the left leg. But then when we select our next one, we want to select the left knee controller, the one that has the little grouping arrow. Then we're going to go to our rigging dropdown, go to constrain parent. We're going to select the right leg, come over here in the outliner, control select not the right knee control, constrain parent. Then we want to select the right arm, control select the right elbow, constrain parent, left control, control select the left elbow, constrain parent. Then we need to select the body control and control select the left arm control, constrain parent, select the body control again, control select the right arm control, constrain parent, body control, control select the neck control, constrain parent. And then finally, we want to select the root control. We want to come over here and control select the left leg control, constrain parent, root control, control select the right leg control, constrain parent, and then root control and control select the body control, constrain parent. So now let's just make sure this one works right. If I rotate my root, everybody goes where they're supposed to. The difference is now I can set a keyframe here. I can set a keyframe here. Then I can move this and it keeps it in place. So that was an issue that I noticed when I started messing with mine. And so hopefully that will fix any issues you might have run into. Again, when you are selecting the parent, you'll select it as the actual control, but the child needs to be the option that was the one that we created a group for. All right, hope that fixes any issues you ran into, and we'll talk to you in the next videos.